You don't get this in Swindon or elsewhere in the world. This is sick. Good morning from Kyoto. Today we're going to explore a very, very peaceful Buddhist temple, go to the world famous Fushimi Inari, as well as try and find some sweet potato and ice cream, which you can get at this cafe halfway up a mountain. So stick around.
Yeah.
First stop today, Tofukuji Gardens at Tofukuji Temple. We came here during COVID. This is Tofukuji Temple, and this is one of the oldest temples in all of Kyoto. Again, we're a bit early for the full autumn leaves, but very nice.
Theo's hungover because we had too much fun last night.
And if you've not seen the video, go watch it. Bye. Bye.
Yesterday's vlog was craziness. Very danky.
Prepping for a shot. Photography, videography, YouTubing.
Very beautiful spot. Very peaceful. There's not that many tourists here. Couple. Overall peacefulness, peaceful vibes. As Theo said, we're slightly too early for the autumn leaves. Once again, will we ever see them?
Mecho Midori des.
It's actually even more green than last time when we came.
Yeah, if you want to see our guide to autumn leaves in Kyoto, filmed during the pandemic, so no tourists, click the link in the description, or up here, or here. Wherever it is.
Very peaceful. Very autumn. Very nice.
Tofukuji is, as I remember it, very, very impressive. The buildings are enormous. There's a 15-meter Buddha statue made of gold here, if you can find it. We've had trouble finding it. It's in the Butsuden, wherever that is. The Hodo Garden, the rock garden as well, and I can't remember what the bridge is called, but in prime Momiji viewing season, it is very, very beautiful. Des. Kirei, mecha kirei. Just look at this. You don't get this in Swindon or elsewhere in the world.
Photo opportunity. I thought the same bit was around there.
No, we got to go out and then into the other one.
It's not been so much when you take your shoes off on this trip so far, but here's the spot. Shoes off.
It was really nice in the feet. My new Family socks. Family Chiki socks.
So sunny.
These bushes are nice. They're cubic. Cubic's probably the wrong word.
Would you have a stone garden in your garden?
Yeah, but I wouldn't do the landscaping. Someone would have to come in and do it.
Your maid. Your gardener,
Yes,
head gardener.
my maid.
I feel like I'm on a boat.
There are certain religious days during the year where you can pay to go into the Sanmon Gate. There are stairs at either side leading up, and you can get a once-in-a-lifetime, well, you can get a very rare view of the inside of the Sanmon Gate. And the ponds behind would probably look better in spring or summer, but now they're all sort of dying and dead, like our relationship. Psych! That's the wrong number. This part of town down near Tofukuji and Fushimi is really, really cool. It's such a peaceful neighbourhood, and there are loads and loads of other temples as well. So if you walk out the east side of Tofukuji, you will then come across Shogakuan Temple, Lots of places to stop for a little green tea set at people's houses. The buildings are really nice. It's very peaceful. And there's a really old dog, a really old Shiba, just back there. Very, very cute. Orange juice.
It's about Fushimi Inari, and it is ultra busy, of course, but always is, and still definitely worth coming.
From the peaceful and quiet Tofukuji to the ever busy Fushimi Inari. Hey, well, let me spin and show you the crowds. Stop going the other way.
Oh. I am stupid.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, Fushimi Inari, world famous with, was it 10,000 torii gates? There's also a fire festival happening here today, the Hitaki-sai.
No.
What was it? Hitaki-sai Fire Festival.
Oh no, you're right.
Oh, there we go. Shock, I'm right. The Hitaki-sai Fire Festival, which starts at 1. It's sort of 11:30 now, so we've got a bit of time to kill, but time to go up to the torii gates. Many, many people taking photos.
Just like you.
Just like me. I am one of them. We get into the really, really dense bit where everyone wants photos and everyone causes a bottleneck because they want the best photo, like this. One of the main things about this bit of Fushimi Inari is if you look backwards when you're walking through here, that's where you can see all the names of the people who donated. No one wants to see that though. They want to see the names. Look, these are all the people that have donated and the date they donated the torii gate. And we've stopped because there's a traffic jam.
You can see which ones are like more new compared to the old ones like this. That's clearly new.
And that's
Old.
clearly old. New, old.
Some of them have broken as well and fallen down.
Must be a big business.
But apparently they're really expensive.
Torii gate construction.
Really expensive.
Well, these ones will be less expensive because they're smaller. But
Yeah, the big ones.
the big ones right at the front, and as in the next bit. This is a new one, look. Freshly planted. Or built, I guess. I guess you'd say. Oh, it's surprisingly empty.
Such a classic spot. Very worth coming. Even though it's
Very,
really busy,
very worth coming.
Even though it's really busy, it's still nice and quiet and peaceful. And you could always go off to like the side parts as well.
The further up you go, the less busy it gets, and you can find spots to get yourself a nice photo, like these guys here. And remember, if you look backwards, you can see all of the names of the people who
It's also
have donated the shrines.
it's
Effectively,
open 24 hours, so you could come really early if you want, or at night. I've seen people coming at night.
to get that atmospheric feel.
I think it's about a 2-hour hike to the top, but apparently you get a really good view. But 2 hours is quite a lot because it's all uphill. You can turn back now.
The further up you go, the darker it gets and the colder it gets because there's a bit of there's a bit of tree coverage, so the sun doesn't penetrate all the way down here. It makes it a lot more atmospheric, wouldn't you say?
And a lot because it's a lot quieter as well. Smells nice. Smells like forest.
Yeah, very nice.
It is very nice.
It is actually very nice. So, guy wasn't wrong. And if you can't afford one of the big torii gates, you can always get one of these small ones, which are stacked around here.
That's the fire festival. We're hoping we're going to get a view in on that.
So we're here at the rest stop and we're going to order some roasted sweet potato with ice cream. We'll see how this turns out, but I'm hungry. And so, yeah.
It sounds nice.
It does sound nice. We'll give it a go. And we'll get a beer as well. Or 2 beers. で、焼き芋バニラ1つとキリン2つ。お願いします。
Nihongo Jozu.
Nihongo very Jozu. So our beers have come in super iced glasses. Wow. Frosty. Frosty the Snowman. And it comes with a little senbei cracker.
It's a rice cracker.
Beer snack. And we have to talk loudly to cover up the copyrighted music. So we've got Kirin, one of the favourites. So as well as the beer, we've got our roasted sweet potato with ice cream. Look at that.
It looks great actually. I always think of sweet potato as a dessert, not a savoury thing, and the Japanese agree, so there you are. I'm correct.
How is it?
It's really nice. The ice cream goes really well with it. It's very sweet.
What a terrible pour.
Failing there.
Oh well.
It's good, isn't it?
The coolness and sweetness of the ice cream really complements the hot potato. Hot potato. That'll be copyrighted probably. Fuck. That's so good.
Power up snack. We've come to try and get into the fire festival, but there's quite a long queue that we're currently in. But I think they're starting the ceremony down there and then they take it up.
We're finally moving after an hour of waiting. Hopefully it's worth it. So in this religious ceremony, they burn these wooden prayers over here on these 3 fires. And the chap came over a second ago and said it's going to get very hot in a second. So we decided to give up on the fire festival because we'd waited like an hour and a half. And yeah, we're at Fushimi Inari Station waiting to go to Kyoto Station, and look what's just popped up. The smoke from the fire festival. Really good. We've royally busted that one. I'm quite sad now.
That was a disaster. Get really good view out over Kyoto from Kyoto Station if you come up to the roof.
It's called the Happy Terrace.
I thought it was called the Sky Garden.
Over there it says it's the Happy Terrace.
Oh.
Are you happy on the terrace?
I'm pretty happy on the terrace.
I'm pretty happy. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to check out some of our other videos from our 3-week trip around Japan. Mata ne!